Hi, I'm Ree. Welcome back to my channel, Mummy of Four Does Disney. My family and I recently sailed on the Disney Magic at Sea UK staycation. I have got a 9-part vlog series documenting our whole magical experience, so please do check that out. In this video, we will be shopping in Mickey's Mainsail, Whitecaps and Sea Treasures on board the Disney Magic. Let's go shopping. We are starting in Mickey's Mainsail, Deck 4 forward near the Walt Disney Theatre. As with everywhere on the ship, you need to sanitize your hands before entering the shops. The merchandise on board the Disney Magic is absolutely beautiful. These Disney sweatshirts are slightly different from the Spirit jerseys that everyone's been talking about being sold out. Now, a lot of those were not in fact sold out. They were end of line from 2019. So we'll have a chat about Spirit jerseys when we get to that. But it wasn't that they were out of stock, it's just they were selling off older stock. So lots of the new stock are these lovely vibrant colours, very cheery, very Disney. Now we're getting to some things for the children. So these Disney Cruise activity books look really sweet. Not something that we picked up, although there is a haul video coming where I will show you exactly what we did buy. Love this case, ideal if you've bought a little bit too much in the shops. You need to carry it home. Sweet little Disney Cruise Line rompers for babies with matching hats. Love these bibs with a little applique on them. I definitely would have bought those if mine were a little bit younger, but my youngest, as you will know from the vlogs, is now 4. This little 3-piece set is just adorable. I think you will agree, with Minnie Mouse in the little steering wheel in the middle, although I'm sure it's not called a steering wheel on a ship. Someone tell me what it's called on a ship. I'm pretty sure it's not a steering wheel. Anyway, cute little hats. Loads and loads of really sweet clothing items for kids in Mickey's Mainsail. I would say Mickey's Mainsail was more aimed at children with some adult bits in it, and Whitecaps was more aimed at adults with a couple of children's bits. Now this was one that my William had his eyes on, and then they were out of stock, and luckily a very lovely cast member found one for us. They phoned our room and they got hold of it, and William, it just made his day that they were able to find that for him when it was something he had in his hand and he dithered about and he put back. So my advice would be, if you are on board and you see something you fancy, don't dither about, pick it up there and then, otherwise you may end up finding that it's sold out. Obviously there is limited availability of certain items, partly because of COVID, partly because it's on a ship and there's limited stock room availability. So these cold cups, really cool, really popular, and I saw lots of people picking those up. I picked up a different one, not that kind, another Minnie Mouse kind. I'll show you as you go round, and then stay tuned on the channel for that whole video to see exactly what we bought. The Pin Trader starter sets looked really good. So that, again, not something that we got, but we got some individual pins. Stay tuned for that whole video. So Rapunzel stuff. There's a lot of Rapunzel stuff on board because obviously there's Rapunzel's Royal Table, which is a beautiful restaurant, and Tangled the show. These little things, they're like Polly Pockets I used to have when I was little. The only downside is the doors open so all the bits fall out, but they're much nicer than Polly Pockets. They're absolutely stunning. So if you've got little ones into all the Disney films, they've got those little play sets for all the different shows in Shop Disney, which obviously lots of the Shop Disneys are now closing their stores, but you can get those online. Lots of these Frozen items as well. We saw Elsa and Anna on board during Freezing the Night Away. Those little key rings are super cute. The dresses were just stunning. They were more expensive on board than, say, if you ordered them from Shop Disney, but they are marked up as the Castle collection, so I assume they're not the exact same dresses you'd buy in Shop Disney, perhaps a more luxurious dress. But they were more expensive, so just to be warned. But if you're on board and you need a dress, they have got them there. Olaf mugs, super cute. These little Elsa and Anna dolls are really cute. They're the ones that, there's a YouTube channel with Elsia and Anya. Do anyone else's children watch that? My girls are obsessed. Really cute bath toys. We have a few sets of these, not those exact ones, but we've had them previously from Shop Disney and they're great. Lots of really lovely Mickey and Minnie clothing merch on board for the children. Now you will notice that some of the shelves are looking slightly more empty. This is because I filmed at least halfway through, like towards the end of a 4-night cruise, and it was towards the end of the day. So stock for this particular cruise was running down. So really go as soon as the shops open is my recommendation when you get on the cruise, just to make sure you've got the full range to choose from and they haven't sold out of any bits that they might stock up on before the next cruise gets on at the port. But for your particular cruise, then make sure you do visit the shop as early as possible during your trip. Lovely little jackets, lots of little princessy bits. Best cruise ever. Is this a dress or a nightie? I mean, I'm not quite sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, it could be a dress, couldn't it? I would say this one, perhaps more of a nightie. What do you think? Dress or nightie? But this is my crew, loyalty and royalty. Love that Disney Cruise Line. Love, love, love that. So cute. They had so many things. Honestly, I could have bought pretty much everything. Love this with a little frill around the sleeves. Nearly picked that up for the girls. The princess socks. Why didn't they have those in my size, guys? I would have loved those. I could have totally rocked those princess socks. Lots of very cruise, obviously, themed stuff. Lots of very beachy feeling stuff for the children especially. Like lots of Minnie in this kind of very tropical with a flower in her hair. This is really cool for like around the pool. The girls did have something that I bought in Shop Disney before we got on board, something quite similar, kind of toweling, but a really nice bit for around the pool. Cool goofy hat. I'm sure my Will would have rocked that actually. Some Minnie Mouse knickers for little girls. Lots of lovely bits for gifts to take home for other people. Things like these little buses would have been cute for toddlers, but then lots to buy for your children that are on board with you to remember the cruise after they get home too. I ummed and ahed about getting this hoodie in the bottom left now for Will. You're going to have to tune into the haul to see if I ended up getting it. Love all these Toy Story characters. We've got so many little Disney figures, the children call them, in our house, and they just love playing with them. And the alien headband, how cute is that? Adorable. And then the little turtle guy, is he from Nemo? I think he is. There was quite a lot of pirate themed stuff. I think normally the cruises do a pirate night. There wasn't a pirate night on our cruise. And they also do a Star Wars Day at Sea. Again, not on our cruise, but that is something that they do on the Disney Cruise Line. I know my boys would love. They absolutely love Star Wars. Some pretty cool Star Wars bath toys. Right, so here's an example of the shelving. So when we got there on the first night, in all fairness, if you look back at the first and second episodes in the series, I think it's episode 2 actually, where I do a little shop with Zara. We just like quickly sneak off to the shops. These shelves were full, so they didn't have everything that they had in the test cruises, but the shelves were full and looking a lot more neat and tidy and less ransacked. By this was the end of the day. I think I must have filmed end of maybe day 3, so a lot of the stuff had been sold out. These princess dolls are so cute. They're kind of like a Barbie style. We've got a lot of these in our house. As you can see from the price ticket, they are more expensive than if you buy them in Shop Disney, but then if you've got a little child on board and they want to pick something up, they've got those options. I did love these Little Mermaid figures. I don't think we've got anything like that actually. Kind of regretting not getting those. See, a lot more piratey themed stuff we've got here as well. Again, if you're going for a pirate night, maybe when we go on another cruise, because we have paid for a placeholder, guys, meaning we have given Disney Cruise Line $250 per room, and that has held a placeholder for us. So as long as we cruise within the next 2 years, we get $250 that we paid towards the cruise, and also 10% off that cruise. So I'm really hoping to bring you some more Disney Cruise Line vlogs very, very soon. Failing that, we have got Florida booked for January 2022. Now I know currently the borders are not open. They are not accepting people from the UK at the time of recording this into America. So whether we'll be allowed to travel in January, I don't know. Place your bets. What do you think? On to Christmas decorations. It's never too early to buy Christmas decorations, and we've now got a Disney tree. We started in 2020 having a Disney tree, and I intend to buy a new Disney Christmas decoration on every Disney trip to add to that Disney tree. I just think that's a really special thing to collect, a really lovely way of commemorating our trips. So let me know in the comments, guys, which of these Disney Christmas decorations are your favourite? Which should I have picked up? And then when you see the haul video, you'll know if I got the right one or the wrong one in your opinion, but do vote below which is the best Disney Christmas decoration below. There's actually a set at the bottom of Mickey baubles with Mickey ears. How cool are they? On to pin badges. We spent a long time in one of the vlogs debating pin badges, guys, a really long time. It was one of those things that we felt like we were there for an eternity debating, and then eventually, oh look, a Castaway Key one. I really want to go to Castaway Key, really. Anyway, we did choose some pin badges in the end. Stay tuned for the haul so you can see which ones we got. Loads of Disney stationery and things here. Looked so cool. They did have a how to fold Disney towels, like the way they do in the rooms books, that was sold out by the time I came to film this, but that would have been such a cool book, maybe a gift for someone. And how to make all the towel animals that they make in the rooms when you get back to the rooms at the end of each day. Love these ears. Do I need Disney Cruise Line ears? What do you think, guys? Do I need them? I think I do. Love the Minnie Mouse Disney Cruise Line t-shirt, Captain Minnie right there. And I think we've got, these are like sweatpants, I think they'd call them in America. Joggers over in the UK, yoga pants, what do we call them? Then they did have this bag offer that was on offer if you spent over $40, and I think everyone on board spent at least $40. I wish I'd got one. I should have got one. I didn't. One of my regrets. Anyway, over to some more of the adult clothing. So we've got some t-shirts, some towels, lots of different t-shirts. I perhaps should have picked up some of these for my husband, although I did get him some Disney t-shirts to get on the cruise. And in all fairness, if you watch the series, he did wear quite a lot of his Disney t-shirts and kind of join in, even though he's not a very Disney t-shirt kind of guy in normal life. I love this section with all the pinks and the purples and the Minnie. I love it. I really love this jumper. It's just so stunning. Did I get it? Did I not get it? If I got it, I'm chuffed. If I did not get it, I'm kind of regretting my life choices. What did you think? Did I buy this or not? I just love it. Same with this cup. Did I get it? Did I not get it? Because I love it. And if I didn't buy this, this is one of the things I was going to regret. I really like this, not as much as the jumper though. Pretty with the purple, but the jumper, that's my favourite. Lovely little like matching, almost twinning t-shirts for little girls there. Really cute Disney Cruise Line with the embroidered like shells and flowers and things. Just this whole range with Minnie and her kind of tropical flowers in her hair, looking really chilled out and holiday cruisy, is that even a word? Then I love it. I think this might be my favourite range in this Mickey's Mainsail store. And then we've got a load of swimwear. So if you get on board and you're just not happy with your swimwear, or for some reason you've forgotten your swimwear, they have a whole swimwear section. Maybe don't pack swimwear and be like, oh no, now I have to go and buy Disney swimwear. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame, guys. And then you can go and buy the swimwear. That's of course assuming we've got it in stock in your size. So I don't know, maybe that's a risky little game. Oh, back to these little lilac-y, pinky things. These are sticky notes. How cute are those? And make waves, that says, make waves. Now, my daughters really wanted this dress and to buy it for the bigger one for me to wear to twin with them. I do a lot of twinning with my girls, but could I get away with that anywhere other than on a Disney cruise ship? Like in real life, wearing that? Not sure. Not sure if I can kind of pull that off in real life. Really cute jumper again. Still haven't got to the Spirit jerseys. I think the Spirit jerseys are over in Whitecaps and we are still hanging out in Mickey's Mainsail at the moment. Just going through the last few bits. Some cute little hats, very sailory. Some nice, perhaps men's t-shirts. I guess they could be unisex, but they're the bigger kind of sizes. Nice, bright, vibrant, summery colours. Now we're going to head over to Whitecaps. Can we just appreciate how beautiful this corridor is? It's the way you head to the Walt Disney Theatre and it's just stunning. So into Whitecaps, which is a little more focused on kind of grown-up merch, if you like. And don't forget, you need to sanitize your hands. Even though you've just sanitized your hands to go into Mickey's Mainsail, you need to sanitize again to go into Whitecaps. So this lovely rainbow range, this is the 2021 range. The limit to 2 per guest was, I think, because people were buying things up to sell on in some of the earlier cruises, which is a bit sad, but never mind. Anyway, this lovely sparkly range with Mickey and the sort of what are they called, like rhinestones, crystals, and the nice cups. Nice case. Again, if you have bought a bit too much in the way of merch and everything is not fitting back in your case, there's no exact limit on how much you can take on or off the ship. Spirit jerseys. This is the first Spirit jersey. I adore the colour on this. I simply adore it. But it's got like a crisscrossy lace bit on the front, so I'm not sure. See, I think does that spoil it for you? It spoils it for me a bit. I love the colour though. Disney Cruise Line cup, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't think you can have enough of those. And this is a whole range of perfumes and things. You want to smell nice. I think they're not Disney specific ones. They're just kind of aftershaves and things if you've forgotten them or want to purchase them as gifts. Then they didn't have any Loungefly on board, guys. They'd gone, I believe, in the earlier cruises. This H2O range is the range that they have in the staterooms, and it was so nice. So they had shampoo, conditioner and things, and body wash all available in the staterooms. So you don't need to take any of your own, but if you want to buy some of it to take off the ship with you, it's such a nice range. So in here, it's mostly adult focused, I would say, but there are a few little bits and pieces for babies and children, specifically clothing. The toys and things were more over in Mickey's Mainsail and down in Sea Treasures, which will go next. So all of this more kind of nautical themed stuff. And then we're on to some Brit stuff. Now, someone told me that this was the range that they normally stock in the British section of Epcot, but they brought some of this stuff on board because it is a UK staycation cruise for British people that they thought us Brits would like all this British stuff. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? And then we've got a little bit of jewellery, a little bit of a spangly Minnie, Mickey, and the ears. I do like the British UK ears, I must say. They're really cool. And then we're on to some like more cool blues and things for these. I do like that pale blue hoodie, actually, that we just had a glimpse of. You have to rewind if you want to see that bit. And the cute little Disney cruise in the red for the little ones. So, so sweet. Not sure I'd persuade my husband to wear that. What do you think? Would Daddy of 4 wear that? Dresses and things. To me, that's kind of like a round the pool dress. I don't know, maybe it's a tennis dress, polo shirt, Disney Cruise Line, little jacket we're coming to. Perhaps if you're going to a cruise that's a bit cooler, right? Spirit jerseys. Spirit jerseys. This was one of the colours. This was the second Spirit jersey. It's kind of a lime green colour. And this one's got rainbows on it. Now, one of my children, I can't even remember which one, used to call rainbows abibos. How cute is that? Every time I hear the word rainbow, I hear the word abibo, and it just makes me smile. Now, that's not a Spirit jersey, but it's a very, very nice hoodie. So I do like that. Tempted to grab one of those. What's this kind of? It's like an undershirt, like a warming shirt. It's sort of a sporty thing. Not being a very sporty person, or indeed a very sporty family, I don't know much about actual sport gear. Right, this lime green Spirit jersey, what do we think? Or do we prefer the blue one? I do like that. Now, both of those have like a normal front, not the lace up front. Ooh, more bracelets again. So the one with the lace up front's out for me. So which is your favourite out of the bright blue, the bright green, or the rainbow one, which we also now know is called a Bebo? Goofy, because Goofy's the one on the front of the ship, painting it. There's a different character on the front of each of the ships on the Disney Cruise Line fleet, and Goofy is on the front of the Magic. You can see in that little decal there. Pandora charms, yes, they are Disney Cruise Line Pandora charms and other Disney. Is that Buzz Lightyear in the middle? Not sure. Really like this as well. Maybe it was a bit cropped for me. I kind of like my jumpers to be a bit longer, perhaps cover my bottom. Cogsworth, or as my daughters call him, Clogsworth. They don't know it's because of cogs and clocks, but I think Clogsworth again. Do you do that where your children call it something funny and then every time you hear that word for the rest of your life, you hear it the way they said it, like Clogsworth? So cute. Tinkerbell, love Tink. Tinkerbell reminds me of my youngest, who is a bit of a tink. And then in this corner, they've got all the kind of supplies that you may have forgotten to pack. So a nice book to read by the pool, Advil. I'm not sure what Advil is. Is it like Calpol? And obviously, if you've got a spare 13 grand to spend, a really lovely sparkly Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Daisy and Pluto. I mean, who doesn't need one of those in their lives? Now we are heading down to Sea Treasures, which is down on deck 3 near the after hours section, which are more like bars and things for the evening. Now this was very kind of prince and princess focused, lots of beautiful dresses. Some of these dresses you did find upstairs as well, but they had a massive selection. If you're looking for the dresses, especially for the princesses, Sea Treasures is the place to go on deck 3. This Best Day Ever t-shirt's just gorgeous. These bows, they all said Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on them. Now I couldn't actually get an appointment for the girls to go to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. I did try before we got on the ship, and then I tried again when we got on the ship, but unfortunately there weren't any appointments. But I've got to say, we had such a wonderful time. I didn't feel like they miss out. Is this Rapunzel's wedding dress? I love that. I mean, if they made that in my size, I would totally wear that. Love these little tiara, sparkly crowns. They'd go really nicely around a bun or something if the little girls had their hair put up. And then these beautiful little bracelets. Is that Rapunzel's star on it? Not quite sure. Very, very, very gorgeous though. And then they had all these Elsa and Anna bits. I think they had some of these bits upstairs as well. I'm not sure if they had those Olafs upstairs though. William really did have his eye on one of those Olafs, and they definitely didn't have these little Elsa and Anna bags upstairs. They only had those in Sea Treasures. See, William has decided he's going to spend some of his money on an Olaf, and he's currently saying, I like warm hugs. How cute to see. See, and there's the sailor's hat that he had. And then we've got the Cinderella dresses, Belle, who else have we got here? More Elsa, the Rapunzel one we saw, and then the children are going to pick up their bits and buy those, pay for those at the counter, and then you can tune in to the haul video to see exactly what we bought, not just what the children picked up in Sea Treasures, but what we picked up in the whole cruise. So thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in that next video. There are more videos on screen now for you to choose from. Take your pick, and I shall see you over there. Thanks guys, see you real soon.